everyone, and welcome to Happy Crafternoon. I'm Anita with the William F. Lehman Public Library, and today we're making a felt fox ornament. The supplies you will need today will be a pencil, parchment paper, scissors, black, white, and orange felt, and fiberfill. Today we'll do this craft with glue, but if you want more of a challenge, you can certainly use thread and needle. So for your first step, you'll take the parchment paper, trace the picture of the fox's head on the parchment, and once you've created an outline for all the pieces that you would need, you can take your finished product and cut those pieces out of the felt. I found it easiest to use straight pins and attach my outline to the felt. I then took a pair of scissors and began cutting around my outline and what I ended up with was two pieces of orange felt. One will be for the front and one will be for the back. And then I continued on with the other pieces for the ears and the mouth. I took the white felt attached it to the felt with a straight pin and cut around the outline like so. Once I had all my pieces cut out, I started to put the fox's face together. So let's take one side of the fox's face and we'll add a mouth. Take your glue and spread it across the back edges. Then we're going to take the inside of the ear and put glue around the edges of it as well. And place it just so. We'll need one more for the other side. And then we cut out some black felt for nose and eyes. Take the larger oval piece and you'll place it right here, but let's get some glue on the back of it first. All right, and next comes the eyes. They're a little rounder and a little smaller than the nose. And we'll put some glue on the back of those. Alrighty. I did use some thread to make the mouth for the fox, so he'd look nice and happy. So I'm going to thread a needle. And I will probably, hopefully the rest of you do this too. I might have to wet that down to get that, because I double up my thread. Oops, I don't think I got that second side. There we go. All right. So, let's begin our stitch. Leave a little room, come back down, and what I'm going to do to knot it is just pull it through this circle here, and there we go. We've got to start. Now, because I'm using regular thread on this part, I want to make this look dark, so I'm going to bring this back over this way. There we go. I think I want that one just a little darker, so I'm going to pull it back through again and over. And then one more stitch, I believe, will do the trick. Give them a little bit of a happy face. And I'm going to do one more back in that direction. I think he has a bit of a crooked smile this time. And there we go. And let's get this knotted on the back. Now, if you don't want to bother with this part here with the sewing, you can always take a really good pin and then create a smile using that on the face. Sort of like the pencil here. Just go around and put a mark there that you can see so that the fox has a mouth, okay? All right, we're going to cut the end of this thread off because we don't need that any longer. All right. And then that's not needed any longer. Voila. Now this glue will dry clear, so you don't have to worry about that. So I took the second piece of orange. You could either just attach that with the glue onto this, or you could add some feel to make it look three-dimensional. We're going to go with a little bit of feel. And I just brought some cotton balls with me today, and we're going to use some of that to fill this in, okay? So let's put a little bit of glue down here so we can kind of have it in place a bit. There we go. I'm going to kind of pull this apart a bit. Try not to get too much in there because I don't want to burst the edges when we get the glue in place. But I do believe it looks a bit better with a bit of feel. Ooh, I've got to watch that. Not completely dry yet. So I got some edges here that are still open, so I will trace around it with the glue. Alright, let me see if I can get that to connect down. And as you can tell, I've got a bit of glue squirting out. Now, if you were sewing this in place, you'd leave a bit of an open end. You would leave the bottom open a little bit so you could stuff in the cotton to fill it up. And I actually feel like he needs a little bit more on this side here. And of course, I've got the glue on my fingers, so it's coming all over the place. But let's see if we can stuff a little bit more in there. not take a real lot. Means it's such a small face. There we go. Petty-doo. You might be thinking I am creating a great big old mess. Now these are examples of other ones I did. I didn't do them in an orange, more of a kind of golden color. This one I left completely flat, no filling in it. And then this one I did in that gold color. I put some filling in it and I sewed the edges around. As you can tell, I probably did not use the correct stitch for that. Now one of the things you can do once we're done, if you'd like to hang this, you could take some thicker thread, such as embroidery thread. And I want to do that loop that I showed you earlier when I knot. All right, there we go. So let me pull this through at the top. And then when you pull it through, you can take it through that hole, and that's knotted. So all you have to do is at the very top, create a knot. Voila. And then you could hang it wherever you would like, whether it's in your car or a Christmas tree. Or you can even make it a little tag on a present if that person likes foxes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please check us out on Facebook, TikTok, or our website, laymanlibrary.org. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see more of our great content. If you click the bell, you can get notifications for all of our upcoming videos. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.